Okay, so we are live here, and let's see who is going to join. Sunday Live, welcome to the live. And I got notification for myself. Okay, so who else is here? Let's see. We need to wait for a little bit. Okay, so let's start this. So good morning for this Sunday Live, and I have a little difficulty, actually, not a difficulty, but the title is wrong. Sunday Live, December 2020. So this is the first Sunday Live for December, I think. Uh, wait for a moment. Why we have to wait for a moment? What happened here? And this title, how I can change the title? Really bad. So people are joining, and I'm not able to change the title. How I can change the title? Maybe I can change it from my YouTube studio. Just wait for a minute. I will going to read all the comment, but first I'm change the title if I can. I think it is now changed. Let's refresh, and yay, it's now changed. Okay, so now we are here. Everything is right. So Arun, Pratik, Nagendra, Render, Rendezvous, and Santosh, Deepak, Tanzim, Sachin. Okay, Sachin, highly pumped. Nice one. Okay, so Hemant is there. Himanshu says, I actually want to create a live chat in Laravel 8. Okay, so you can use WebSocket for that. It's all your logic, and then you have Deepak says he has some questions. So yes, Deepak, you can ask any question you have. I think the resolution is not okay. This is good, I think. That was, I was thinking like the resolution is not good. Okay, now it is coming from the camera. Amazing. So tomorrow, what I am going to start, since Adonis course is almost complete, 2 videos are left, which is going to release today in the evening, and these videos are for uploading of AdonisJS into DigitalOcean server. We are going to see, one is manual approach, like how we can manually upload, like installing Nginx, setting up everything. Second is I got a script from the work, the creator of AdonisJS. So I asked him to have some shortcut in deploying AdonisJS into DigitalOcean. So he has given me a script. I'm going to try that today, and then I'm going to create a video how you can upload the Adonis project on the server using a command line of DigitalOcean. This is going to be fun because I have never tried that. Today I'm going to try, record, edit, publish everything, lots of work. Okay, so, and by the way, if not possible today, surely tomorrow. After that, I'm going to start the next series with Laravel 8. Many of you are asking for Laravel 8, but this is not going to be the pure basic. Actually, it is going to be the super advanced. If you are following me on Twitter, you know that I'm going to start a million record uploading video or a course. So what it is, it's a very high level of Laravel. We are going to use a job batching, where we are going to not only just upload 1 million record from a Excel file or CSV file. We are going to read that file, and then we are going to store all the 1 million record into MySQL database. Not only this, we are also going to show user a progress report, like progress bar, how much percentage of the file is already synced into the database. This is going to we are going to do in this course, which I have already recorded the Laravel part. Second is the front end, like using React Next.js to have that real time update of the progress bar. So that maybe I will record in a few days. So from tomorrow, yes, from tomorrow, I'm going to start a upload million record with Laravel 8. This is going to be an amazing journey, and the extended form of this course, which will be available on in-depth Laravel course. And extended means I'm going to add the authentication using Laravel Breeze. So all the million record uploading system will be free for YouTube, but using authentication by Laravel Breeze, that section will be available on the in-depth Laravel course. So if you have not got the in-depth Laravel course, you can take it now. Let's take some of the questions. Okay, so we have some questions. So what next after Adonis? I already told you. Himanshu says, Himanshu, oh, Hemant says, Himanshu use Laravel WebSocket with Pusher. You're right. You can also use WebSocket package, which is free instead of Pusher. Pusher is a paid service, not a free one. Can I scrapping website using Chrome extension? Yeah, I think yes, you can do that. I'm not sure about that. I have not done anything like that before. Now, Deepak says, I know both Laravel and Mern stack. Do you know who, sorry, don't you want to choose? Don't you want to choose for, oh, I think simply which one you want to choose for future. Bit confused. Don't give diplomatic answer. Choose one. Deepak, okay, I'm not going to give any diplomatic answer. For a future, learn Mern stack. Yes, simple answer. And for the reason behind that is because in Mern you are having a lots of technologies like MongoDB, Express, JavaScript, React. If you're talking about the Mern, yeah. So React has their Express is there. You are going to have a lots of technology and different type of knowledge. Plus, if you use TypeScript on that, that will be a really benefit for you. But on the other hand, if you go for the Laravel, you just stick with a backend. Simple reason. Okay, so this is not a diplomatic answer. Just go with Mern. Yeah. So next. Uh, Adilson Josh says, "Good morning. I have a question about payment API." Yes, Adilson, please ask. Uh, Okay, so Hemant says, okay, we'll share in Discord. Okay, if you have not joined the Discord, I can share the Discord server link with all of you so that in case if you want to join, you can join. So here is the Discord server link. That's done. My web. Now I'm moved from CodeIgniter to Laravel. Welcome to the world of magic. So really, Laravel is a magical thing. Tanzan says Next plus AdonisJS plan in future. Actually, what I have planned for Adonis is like this Adonis series, which is completed, almostly completed. Um, I have only used the Adonis, no front end, no API. Once this Adonis 5 is totally released, that means in a stable version, it will be released. Then I'm going to create one more series with Adonis, which will be going to a massive series, creating the API using React or maybe Vue.js in a front end, using AdonisJS as a backend. So this is the plan for Adonis. Okay. Why you first set the title the world's simplest income planner.pdf? If you exactly see the title before, it was a file name simply. So I don't know which file is this, but I have somehow copied that file. So when I pasted that title, so actually I have the title written somewhere else, like Sunday live December. So I had copied there, but it was not copied. The file was copied. So instead of file, this MacBook had just pasted the file name. So it's a PDF file, and I don't know what that. I'm going to look upon that after this live. Simple. Now, Tanzan says Adonis next Flutter in depth. Actually, the plan is not using Adonis with the Flutter, although with the in Flutter course, which I am planning, if it will going to take a lot of time because it's going to be mind blowing series. So you need to wait, and obviously, if you wait, you will get a like never seen Flutter course. So with Flutter course, what I am planning, like I'm going to integrate Flutter not only just with Node.js but with Django as a backend. Like I'm going to show you how you can create the authentication using Django and Flutter, using Laravel and Flutter, using Node and Flutter. So these three important backend I'm going to use. Obviously, Firebase plus Flutter is a deadly combination, but my plan is to include almost every good backend to integrate with the Flutter. In that, the Node plus Flutter, I'm going to use obviously Express because it is famous, loved by everyone, and not with Adonis. Okay, so next is what about Flutter course in future? Yes, Nikhil, as I told you, I am constantly working slowly but constantly working on a Flutter course. I'm just planning out everything. I have not recorded a single video, but I'm planning out because this Flutter course is going to be a mind-blowing course. It's going to start from total scratch. Like even if you don't know what is Flutter, then also you take the course and you can bring your level of Flutter from 1 to 10, if 10 is the bestest. So I'm planning for that thing, and for that, obviously, if you know something, that's a different thing, but if you have to teach something, you need to know each and everything bit by bit. Like I'm digging into the not Laravel. I'm digging into the Flutter, like learning about different concepts from different books, courses. I took almost 3 courses. I bought from Udemy. I bought from some other premium courses of Flutter. I bought that. I'm watching that, learning for you, so that I can create a mind blowing Flutter course. Deepak, I worked with both and Express. I feel Laravel is far better than Express. Laravel is a huge modern framework than Express, but why Express is more popular than X? Why Express is more popular than Laravel? I think you're talking about. So in my case, because Laravel is a PHP framework, so in a comparison with Express, it is Laravel is slow actually. Yeah, or yeah, compared to Express. So in a modern world where, or in, I can say not in a modern world, but for a very big website like with the millions of users or visit per day, they need a super fast speed, super fast. That in my opinion, it's is not easily reachable. I'm not saying that it's not reachable, it's not easily reachable with Laravel. So maybe this could be the reason. That's why Laravel is not famous. Second reason is, since Express or Node is a JavaScript framework, and JavaScript the first, you can say, popular and powerful language in the world. So obviously you can find more of Express or more of a JavaScript developer than a PHP developer. And if you can have a JavaScript developer, you can easily turn that JavaScript developer into a Node developer instead of converting or switching his language from JavaScript to PHP for Laravel. So this is the big reason why Laravel is not so much used. Gadget. When do you plan to make video on Laravel Live at Tailwind CSL Alpine together? Okay, Gadget KH. Personally, I'm not going to use Alpine JS plus Livewire plus Laravel. I already have the Laravel. I already have the Livewire. I already have the Tailwind, and I personally don't see the reason to share Adonis information. Why I have to use Adonis? Personally, obviously, this is just my personal, you can say, view. Like, I don't need AdonisJS, so I can do anything if I want with Vue.js. React is there, and if I don't want to use any framework, I can write the vanilla JavaScript. And every every month or two, new JavaScript framework came, and if I just create a videos about these, every framework, like every JavaScript framework, it's not going to work for you. Obviously, you will get confused or my time waste. Okay, so this is the reason. So Next.js is becoming popular than Express. Tanzim, you got the point. I can, if somehow I can show you the list. My list is having the Nest.js. I can, if I can show you somewhere. Okay. If I can share the screen with this StreamYard, that will be good. How I can share? Yeah, share a screen is there. Click. Okay, so I can share my entire screen. Okay, see this. This, not this one. This is the one, the above one. I can close it. So this is for YouTube. If you can see, YouTube first is service worker. I'm working on that thing. Then is file upload batching, which is going to start from tomorrow. Then I'm working on a Django, obviously, and there is a Nest.js. For the premium course, I'm working for the Flutter. So this is my daily list. This is the sticker. So it's just remind me daily, like what I have to do. So this is the simple thing. I think you got the point. Okay, so one more thing, yeah, I'm on StreamYard. So if you want to join right now with me so that we can talk one by one, you can just join this. So I can share the link with you. So I can share this link, and using this link, you can request to join, and I can take you into this live. Okay, so if you want, obviously. Next. Why not React Native? Saurabh Patil says. Saurav's actually, React Native time is gone, in my opinion, obviously, because now Flutter time is there. Flutter is booming day by day, and it's a really powerful thing. Sanjay, internet is full of bloatware. How powerful is bloatware? What is bloatware? I don't know. It's a software whose usefulness is reduced. Correct. Oh, so Sunny is requesting for joining. Sunny, obviously, I'm going to add you. Let's just complete some of the questions. Arun says, "Sir, which is fast? Node, Java, Python." Uh, I think Node is fast. I'm not sure. Uh, okay, so Bless Dara. Okay, so let's add Bless, and then we will see how we can use. Okay, so let's add. Hello, Bless. Hey, how are you? And Hemant is also
I'm doing
asking
fine.
for. That's great. Bless, where are you from?
I'm coming from Cameroon.
Sorry? Where are you from?
Hello.
Yeah. Where are you
Where are you
from?
from?
I'm coming
Where
from
are you?
I'm coming from Cameroon. Cameroon.
Okay, actually, your voice is
Okay, your
echoing, so
voice
it's
is
not clear here.
echoing, so
But
not
I
clear
really
here.
like that you are joining this live, and
Really like
thank you
you are
for
joining this
joining.
live.
So, you are a developer or you are learning?
So,
I'm a developer. I'm a developer. Software.
Okay, that's
So
amazing.
amazing.
So,
yes.
what you are working
So I've been
currently?
training currently.
Currently,
I've been Cameroon with a house what service there as a developer. So we try to set up systems that can help in the hospital and manage some of their products.
Okay, that's great. So, I just want to say all
so
the best for your
I just
career
want to say
and
all the best for
do your
your
hard
career
work.
and do
Never
your
stop
hard
learning,
work.
and you will
Never
achieve a
stop
great
learning,
height.
and you will achieve a great height.
Thank you very much. I really
Okay,
enjoy and appreciate your
Okay,
that's great.
Lara.
Thank you for joining, and let's
that's
add
great.
some other
Thank you for
people.
joining and add some other people.
Definitely.
Yeah. So Hemant is here. Hello, Hemant.
हेलो ब्रदर कैसे हैं
बहुत बढ़िया. So I think we should talk in English. How are you?
ओके डेफिनेटली सॉरी फॉर दैट
Yeah, it's
आई एम
very very
फाइन
nice. Nice to see you here and nice to talk to you one by one.
या डेफिनेटली दैट्स व्हाट वी आर वांट टू डू फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम
Exactly. So
या
what's you currently doing?
एसपीएस नथिंग आई एम जस्ट अ Laravel developer since 2 year around 3 year
Okay.
when your channel started like us
Amazing.
and also study some lab several things you can say I am a multitasking person I have a graphic designing, technical hacking, server
Oh.
management, digital marketing, SEO expertise, and .NET, Java,
Oh my
Laravel,
God.
PHP, and Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, After Effects, many more things.
Oh.
I can't count all of them.
That's really great. So
Yeah,
I think it's a good time. This is a good time you have introduced yourself because many people are watching you and they can reach you for other tasks.
yeah. Even I cannot, even cannot remember everything because for the 2 years I already told you about the dark web. You know about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's many things I cannot express everything here.
it's totally fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's take some question and then we will discuss about that. So
Yeah.
Arun
Definitely.
Kumar asked like which is fast, Node, Java, and Python. What's your opinion on this?
What's my opinion?
Yeah, yeah, I can actually add the question. Where is that? Arun, your question. Where is that? It's gone. Let's take some other question because I'll really like to. Yeah, I got the question. So you can see this question. Arun Kumar asked, "Which one is fast? Node, Java, and Python." Let's.
Um,
What's your view on this?
well, definitely I don't learn the Python for now, but the Java I know
Okay.
Node is pretty fast for me in comparison of
Okay, that's
Java.
great. So you know Java also.
Yeah, definitely. For around 4 years before, I learned the Java for around one
Oh,
year.
wow, wow, that's great. That's great. Okay, Hemant, that's nice to talk to you. And let's add some
Yeah,
other people and
sure,
let's
sure,
have
sure.
discussion on other questions. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very
Bye
much.
bye. See you next
Bye
time.
bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, so we are going to add Sanjay now, and let's talk with Sanjay, and then we will obviously, as previously, we are going to uh, discuss about some questions you have asked. So, hello, Sanjay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Sanjay. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. How are you?
I'm very fine, as you can see. How are you?
Awesome.
Oh, sorry. Where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore.
Amazing. Yeah. Bangalore. Bangalore is a nice city, and obviously, many people's dream is to go and work on Bangalore.
Yeah, but seems like in pandemic everybody went to their hometown back. So Bangalore seems like empty.
Great. So you are working there or learning, or it's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
native
I'm
place?
I'm working.
You're
I'm
working. So
working.
you're basically from Bangalore or somewhere else?
I'm from North Karnataka, far from
Oh,
here. Yeah, you might maybe heard Hubli Dharwad, some cities.
no, sorry.
Yeah,
No.
so basically it's a North Karnataka.
Oh, okay, that's good. So what stack you work?
I work for Cisco, and
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it's mainly for broadcasting.
Amazing. So
Yeah,
which language or frameworks
yeah,
you work?
yeah. I work on Golang.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So basically,
Oh, that's
that's a
real.
yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, so my journey started from front end developer when I came to Bangalore. So that's
Oh.
why I'm here because of the JavaScript and React JS and all things.
Amazing,
So
yeah, amazing.
yeah, I
Yeah.
work for like 1 year in startup for as a full stack developer, Node.js, basically Express.js and
Mhm.
React back in the days, like in 2017.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
when they introduced hooks, I left the job and I my journey switched to Golang. So right now I feel like a little bit outdated in UI.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, so let's take a question, or actually, this question is again from Arun because he is asking related to Golang. So, since you are working in Golang,
yeah.
let's answer this question. So, he says, I think Golang beat every programming speed. Okay, so is it correct? You can better answer this.
So I see many questions these days, like not these days, since beginning. Like
Mhm.
people used to compare language by language, framework by framework, IDs by
Right.
IDs. So I personally believe is like every technology has its pros and cons. So
Exactly.
it's depends on where it fits and what is actually job it has to do. So
Correct. You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's great. Okay, so how do you feel like working in a such a big company like Cisco?
Not exactly, but yeah,
Okay, that's great. That's great.
yeah,
So, thank you, Sanjay, for
yeah,
joining. And if you have any question, obviously you can ask me.
yeah. So one question I have is
Sure.
like, I saw your Next.js videos.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. So so I'm also planning for starting again for UI development, basically front end side,
Hmm.
as just a hobby project and all.
Okay.
So yeah, so what do you think? Like, what is the future of it? Like, whether the Next.js will be the good fit for it, or any other frameworks, or what is your thoughts on the future of the UI development?
Especially Next.js, if you're talking about, yes, it is really going to shine, and it has a very bright future. You can assume from the investor's point of view, like Vercel has it's now, because previously it was Ziet, now it is Vercel. They are
Hmm.
getting funded by a big angel investors. So obviously they have researched about Next.js, and they have come up with something great for the future. That's why they have invested on this Next.js. And personally, yes, Next.js is revolutionary because Next.js came the idea of framework.
Yeah.
Then NUXT came next.
Mhm.
Then next came for Vue.js. So they are actually inventing. They are now inventing the single page. Oh, sorry, server side rendering. Previously they have started or
Yeah.
integrating. Then static side generation,
Hmm.
SSG, static side generation, that they have invented. Then the markdown plus something they have invented. So
Hmm.
not, I can say invented, but they have introduced in a Next.js. So it's like they are providing a fresh technology day by day. So
Hmm.
obviously they are going to shine in the future. But if you talk about which front end technology you have to use for your personal project or hobby project, I would say start with the best you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you are
So
comfortable in, React, you can start. Otherwise, Vue, whatever it is.
Yeah, so that is one more battle going on, like which is better. Like Vue is also doing great, and React also doing great.
Sorry,
So
correct.
yeah, and if you like, if I see that it will not take much time to learn both the technology, and it's good to have both. But what is your opinion on when you taking to production level, thinking about it, like which you will choose? Say like
Uh, per-
you are building like an e-commerce site, the bigger one.
Obviously, personally, if I have an option like in React and Vue, I will go with React. There are a
And
couple of
reasons.
reasons for that.
Yeah.
First, it has like every great library started with React. Okay, in my opinion, if I may be wrong, in my opinion, I feel like it is fast when I use React, because I have used React and Nuxt both at a production level. One like bitfumes.com is built with Next.js, and I have one website, my friend's website. It is built with Nuxt. I'm managing both of these website, but I don't know why, but I feel like next website is super fast. Maybe because of some caching they have introduced on that maybe not implemented in Vue. But once again, but with the Vue 3, the composition API they have introduced, it's going to change the way way people are looking into the Vue, because previously it was just a straightforward function, but with the composition API now they have a hooks kind of thing, which is available in React, which is actually making Vue.js development fun. Like that, I feel once again using hooks in React is a fun, so composition API in Vue is fun. So for now, I will choose React or Next, especially.
Okay, so one question is like, when you're dealing with a production app, did you ever is there any moment came that you thought, okay, Vue will fit best here or something, or it never happened and
Uh,
React just flows?
what never happened?
Like, yeah, on building or maintaining the site, a production level
Uh-huh.
site, which uses a React.
I don't feel like anything on both of them. Like on production, you don't have to care about anything. if you are having a if you are having a like server which is like automated thing,
Hmm.
uh, then you don't have to do anything on the server. You just have to see the analytics and up and down the scale the server, and take care about that, just that thing. I have never faced any issue like okay, this is working and this is not working for one framework like Vue or React. Once you have developed something on like on the local, then it's not matter like which is good for production. Both is the same level. Both has npm run build and then npm run start. And obviously other things like building process of Nuxt, I feel is a little slower than compared to Next build super fast. Once again, I don't know how they are doing, but that's the reason maybe.
Okay. Okay. So I will ask last question and give space for other people. So
Yes, obviously.
yeah. So which framework you enjoy more?
Front end.
Yeah. Don't say Angular.
Enjoy in like for creating a side project, I enjoy using React. For a fun thing or trying out thing, I use Vue. There is a reason for that. Vue, I don't have to think about anything. When I work on Vue, I have HTML, I have the CSS, I have the JavaScript, at everything at one place. Okay, but when I am using React, I have to think like okay, let's use either create a Redux store or create a context store. How I can manage things? Should I create a custom hooks or not? Where should I put the utility libraries? Lots of things you have to think about React.
Hmm.
And but in Vue you don't have to think about anything. Like everything is there in a single file. Do whatever you want. So it's little fast to start with the Vue.js. That's my personal approach. So if you say, Sarthak, let's try something for the front end, I will start with the Vue. But you will say, like, Sarthak, let's build a very nice, cool app so that we can sell it later. I will use
Mhm.
React.
Okay. Is that because of the state management?
Because of?
Because of the state management that has a Redux and all,
Uh,
the ecosystem
I've personally
with the
not
React.
used React. I use the hooks, use context and use the reducer combination. I've
Mm-hmm.
never used Redux in production, but
Okay.
this is because I feel like having React for high amount of traffic is good to maintain in
Mm-hmm.
a like larger scale. This is just my opinion. I have obviously never faced any a million users visitors,
Mm-hmm.
so this is just my personal preference or personal experience, you can say.
Okay.
So once again, this is a debatable question. If you ask someone else, they will maybe give more positive sides of Vue.js.
Yeah, yeah,
That
that's
totally
true.
depend. So as I always said, like, don't go with which is good. Start with what you have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I think
So yeah,
we have
yeah.
taken a lot
One
of
more question, last question. So
time.
any plan
Sanjay,
to
what you are doing?
one last question. So do you have
Okay,
any
last.
plan to collaborate with Ben Ord?
With who? Ben. That.
Yeah,
Okay, I actually have not talked to him.
yeah,
I
because
saw his.
he recently started collaborating with some awesome developers.
Okay, so I have never, I don't have any idea, but I'm going to check his Twitter. I'm following him obviously, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to, yeah, so surely talk to him, and let's see
Yeah.
if things goes
We
right.
love to
I'm
see
going to,
you do.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sanjay. Thank you for all your good questions, and thank you
Bye
for
bye.
joining.
Yep.
Bye bye. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Okay, so Sanjay took lots of time, but he asked a very nice question. You probably asked many times. I got these questions, so it was good to have a discussion on these kind of topics. So let's add some more people. Tanzim, you have to wait a little bit because Morley is there for a long time, so he is waiting for me to add him. And before adding Morley, let's see what people are doing. Ayush says Vue.js, Flutter with Laravel API. Hey Rat, you are Rat. Who is Assassinator? Assassinator, don't try to spam like this. And we are just talking about things. I'm not a any professional expert on anything. I may be wrong. So it just we are sharing the knowledge. So this is just for sharing knowledge, not for anything. So please don't spam like this. Okay, any other good question? I will take from when I join the Morley. So let's join Morley. Okay,
Hey, what's up?
hello Morley.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. What about you?
Amazing. You can see, obviously, it's really
Yeah,
great to talk to you and some other people. So, where are you from?
I'm from Philippines. I've been subscribing you for I think 2 years from now.
Oh my God, that's really great,
Yeah,
Timole.
yeah.
Amazing, amazing. People are from Philippines. I've never seen like that country. I have heard about that, but I don't know. So, what's the status of IT industry there in Philippines? Is it good, bad, okay?
Mm, in terms of knowledge for Filipinos, they are pretty good. But in
Great.
terms of compensation, salary, we
Mhm.
fuck up for that. That's why most of us do outsourcing.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
that's good. It's okay. Things will
Yeah,
change. Things will change when people
yeah,
like
yeah,
you learn different technologies. Obviously, that's going to encourage others.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I've been watching your your daily updates or even weekly updates in your YouTube channel. And yeah,
Yeah,
they're pretty great for a
thank
starter
you.
that wants to learn for the start.
exactly.
And I even purchased one of your courses. I think that's
Which
Laravel.
in-depth level.
Yeah, and that Laravel.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great. That's
I
great.
gave
That
that I gave that to my coworker because he needs to learn more.
uh, okay. So it's a good opportunity to ask about the course. What you like, what you didn't like, what you want to add more in the future, because this is a course which is not just like it's done. I'm constantly
Yes.
adding something on that. Like I have added the Jetstream things on that. Now I'm going to add this Laravel Breeze things on that. So it's like a progressive course, I can say. So it will be good
Well,
to have
yeah.
some review on that. What's your
Well,
opinion?
actually, in my side, I've been doing web development for 4 years, but my pure strength is more in security. Maybe we can talk about how to secure our Laravel projects inside VPS. It could be in Amazon or DigitalOcean.
Mhm.
Because for me,
Okay.
as a web developer, a full stack web developer, I also do bug bounty sometimes. Yeah, and then I report companies about the bugs, vulnerabilities, give them
Mhm.
the details, etc. So maybe also in Laravel, we can talk about how to secure our deployment, our project inside with it.
Great. Got your point.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because to be honest, I think 80% of the developer don't care about security as long as the project is finished, it's working in the cloud. That's it.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
80% of the developer don't care about security. Is correct. You're right. So
exactly.
we should start some series on Laravel where I can explain like how you can secure things like from different attacks and different
Hmm.
malfunctioning kind of things. So this is your, I
Exactly.
think, suggesting.
Yes, exactly.
This is
Especially,
really a great suggestion. Thank you, Morley, for
yeah,
this. And
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. If you're
really, yeah.
exactly
Sorry.
if you're comparing, most of the developer just upload the files inside Laravel storage or in public directory,
Exactly.
which is pretty bad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because
Uh,
there's a one project here in the Philippines, a learning LMS.
mhm.
I tried to check the security, and believe or not, I got root access in their server. I report everything, and yet still right now they don't fix or patch the server or even their
Oh,
codes. That's so bad.
oh, okay. That's so good. Yeah. So nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So apart from Laravel, any other technology you work?
Yeah, Java.
Java. I don't know why I hate Java.
Maybe the learning curve or the learning process.
Yeah,
It really takes time.
actually, when I was in college, I started learning Java, and it was all goes from here. Nothing goes inside this. So
Yeah.
maybe that kind of fear I have against Java. Whenever I see a person like any person says that I'm a Java developer, I say, okay, I have respect for you.
Yeah.
uh, that maybe that could be the reason. And yeah, the second is its learning curve is high, but
Yeah,
people
exactly.
says like once you get the Java, you feel like it's super easy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but it still depends on your interest. Yeah,
it
determination. Yeah, exactly.
exactly
Exactly.
exactly. So any other question you have?
For me, like, um, what do you think will be the best approach? Because I do a little bit front end, like Vue and React, just a little
Mhm.
bit. Would you prefer SPA or separate the Laravel back end and front end, or just using the Laravel mix as a whole?
Personally, I really like to create separate project like for front end and back end. I don't mix things, and I
Yeah.
don't use Laravel mix, obviously. The reason is like, see, nowadays everything is going to the mobile. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Also, you just not have a one mobile app like for Android. You have a Android, then iOS. You may create some like gadget like Apple Watch. You have
mhm.
so what you have to do is also now have a like Alexa, Google Home kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for each and every device or type of different application, you need to create the API. You have to create the API. So if you have to create the API, why not have that approach always? So
Mm-hmm.
start creating the API, have the front end. You don't have any plans for app, but maybe later, 1 year, 2 year later, you will say like, okay, I now want to have the application or mobile app for that. At
Mm-hmm.
that time, you just have to work on the front end of the application because your API is already there. You are
Yeah.
working, you are talking with the front end from React, Vue, or whatever it is. So you don't have to think about creating or digging into the backend. It's already there, just integrated with the Alexa application or Google Home application or mobile app application. You just have to connect them. So that's my
And then
way of thinking.
yeah, and then I have a follow-up question. Like
Sure.
for an instance, let's just say 2 or 3 years from now,
Mhm.
what do you think will be the best thing to do? Is it still doing RESTful API, or let's go for GraphQL?
Okay, so for 2 3 years, obviously nothing is going to change. Like RESTful
Ah,
API
okay.
will be there, but maybe later, for after 10 years or more than that, GraphQL will take more space because of
Mm-hmm.
the speed, because of the ease developer has. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that could be the reason. And for the REST API, you will have a tons of uh, endpoints. That's a drawback.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
exactly.
and against, that's the same benefit for GraphQL. You just have one endpoint. So in my opinion, obviously GraphQL will going to take over with a RESTful API, but it's going to take time.
Wow, great, great. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mole. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for joining, and it's
Thank,
really great to talk to you. And
yeah,
maybe later maybe on the next live, we will come again and talk.
yeah,
Okay.
sure, sure. Thank you, Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you, Mole. Thank you. Okay, so Mole was there, and he asked about anything, but he has given me a great suggestion to create a series on securities, like how we can secure the Laravel application. I know some of the things, but to create the course, obviously I have to dig into that. I have to do a research a lot. So obviously, as you know, it will take time. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to add last person to talk today, and which is now Tanzim. We are going to add you, so be ready for that. And let's explore some of the question. uh, Gunraj developer says, when job batching tutorial will come? Job batching tutorial will start from tomorrow, and it's going to be a really great fun. Uploading 1 million record. Mind blowing. Okay, so that's done, and let's add Tanzim.
Yeah. Hello, Sarthak.
Hello, Tanzim. How are you?
Yeah, can you listen? Can you listen to me?
Yeah, can you please turn off your laptop's mic?
Okay.
I'm getting the loop. I'm not getting you. Now your voice is not coming. It's your StreamYard you have actually turned off. Now it's on.
Yeah, hello. Can you listen now?
Yeah, I can listen you, but I'm also listening my voice.
Okay, so what can I do?
You have to turn off your speaker.
My speaker. Okay, so I'm new actually here. So,
Oh, no issue.
okay, cam audio.
Oh,
Everything seems to be fine here, but
okay. Okay, he is gone. He left. Okay, so maybe he is new with the StreamYard. I'm also new actually. Okay, one more thing. Until he's coming, I can tell you that I'm also starting Django series. Python backend framework Django, and I'm going to start the series. And Tanzim is here. Let's add him one more time, and let's see. Hello, Tanzim. Your voice is not there. You have turned off.
Yeah. So can you
Okay.
listen now?
Yeah, I can listen, but once again, I can listen myself also.
Okay. So I need to maybe figure it out somewhere. So
Okay, later you will figure out. But
okay.
what you can do for now, you just lower your volume, like
Okay.
lower your system volume.
Yeah. So you can listen, right?
Yeah, I can listen. Can you listen me?
Yeah, I can also listen to you.
Uh, Great. Now there is no echo, so it's very nice to talk to you once again, Tanzim. Welcome
Yeah.
to this live,
So
and it's really great to have you because you are like my friend for such a long time. You are not just coming for every live on YouTube. You are there on the Discord channel. You are there on the Twitter. Every time I post something nice thing, also on LinkedIn also. So every time I post, you just comment, or there you just give your views, valuable views. So thank you for all your effort. Thank you for your
yeah,
support.
I'm
And
also
yeah. So where are
so
you from? Once again, I
so
want to ask.
as you know, I'm from your neighboring country, Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So
amazing. So what's the weather there?
the weather is it's decent. I mean, it's not the scorching heat. So it's very
Great.
like
That had
it's a
sunny.
good weather actually. I like this weather.
Very nice. Very
So
nice.
so where do you stay, Sarthak?
I'm obviously in India. There's a state called MP, Madhya Pradesh,
Okay.
and in Madhya Pradesh there's a city called Indore. So I live there,
Okay. So it's a
and
big state, right? Madhya Pradesh.
in terms of area-wise, yes, it's a big state.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, but not hi-fi state. It's not so hi-fi because we have other states like Maharashtra where we have Mumbai. So the one of the biggest cities. Then we have Bangalore. Then we have Delhi. So these are cities, hi-fi cities. So there is no hi-fi city in here, but
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty good here. Okay, so let's talk about programming because we are here for talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Obviously.
programming. And I was telling to everyone I'm going to start the Django series. What's your view on this? Should I start the Django or not? There's a reason for starting Django, I can tell you. I want to have my courses on Gumroad, so I thought let's create a Django course. It's going to be a premium course. Some of the part will be free on the YouTube, but big part will be available as a free premium course on the Gumroad. That's just for experiment purpose. And because of this, maybe Flutter course will get delayed, but not good, not so much. So what's your view? Should I start
Yeah. So
Django? Have you worked there?
no, I am not I am not too much good, or I don't like the Python thing so much because I think
Mhm.
Python should be more focused on web, like sorry, ML and AI. So
Correct.
it's the
You are
best. It
right.
has many libraries. So, but for web, I somehow can't take. I think Django is something like Laravel, and but since people know Python, they can switch to Django fast.
Fastly.
So
Yeah, correct.
if
That's
you
the
make a course on
reason.
Django, yeah, that might sell. But for us, we would like things like Flutter, Laravel, or even
It's not
Node.js.
it's not about selling. Actually,
I mean, now my point is, if you're using Python, you need to do things like more things like web scraping, automation. Okay, high level things. For
right.
web, there are like we can do things easily with less technologies. So
Correct. You're
it's
right.
like if
Absolutely
you're using suppose Sarthak, if you plan to make a clone of Netflix, okay,
right.
so what you can do is you can use a library for giving user suggestion based on their search. This is how
Mhm.
Python should be used in my opinion.
Right. You're right. Absolutely right.
So
So
Python, if you are making an e-commerce site, or if you're making something like even a blog post with Django, I think that is not
that's,
something. I think it's making the best use of
you're right.
Python.
Creating a blog post with Django is a waste of Python, I think.
Yeah.
So you have given me a great idea, like what I should do with a Django. I should implement some of the ML kind of thing on that.
Yeah, just I
Maybe
mean,
using
you cannot make a new module, or you cannot make, because it will take intense amount of time. So
obviously
yes,
I'm
in
not
Python,
me.
I think
We
implementing
have
libraries of ML and AI, like maybe like
TensorFlow
face
is there.
recognition. Yeah,
Yeah, OpenCV, TensorFlow, these kind of libraries are there for having the ML on anything. So maybe I can integrate the ML part in Django series.
yeah, that will be easier, I think.
That will be easier, or that will be worth for Python developers actually.
Yeah, or maybe completely create something like, I saw a tutorial where you can create a book which is like, some people are lazy, they don't want to read like me. So
Mhm.
what you can do is, in just writing few lines of code, you can convert that into an audiobook,
Yeah, there's a library for converting text to
text
speech.
into audiobook. So these things are great in Python, and but maybe it's not the best thing for just creating web applications for me.
Yeah, okay, that's good. But really nice suggestion. Techno Abhishek says Indore. I thought Bhopal. Techno Abhishek. Previously, I was like last year. Yeah, last year I was in Bhopal, and starting of this year I was in Noida, but now I am in Indore, and I don't know about the future. Okay, so Sayyid Ali says future of Angular. Do you want to talk about anything related to future, not future, related to Angular, Tanzim?
Uh, I don't. Angular is for if you're making like something like Airbnb, maybe, or if you're making like a big, really great like enterprise level application. But
It's
for
really
rest of the things, React and Vue just does the work.
React and Vue. Yeah, correct. You're
So,
right. Angular
Sarthak,
is
I would
for
like to ask you a few questions. That
yeah, sure, sure, sure.
what, after web development? I mean, what is your plan? I mean, are you planning to work on other technologies or making products, or
Personally, I'm obviously working on a product. That's my side project. So in a free time, I used to think about that codes a little bit. Slowly, it's taking shape, but that's a personal goal. But for professionally, you can say like yes, after web development, after I cover all of the web development, I can take two path. One is a path of ML, MLAI. Another is a path of blockchain. I'm
I think
more
the
of
path of
yeah.
blockchain is more interesting, because MLAI, I mean, I don't like this concept of creating modules, and it's so boring. I mean, after web and doing these
No,
things,
that's personal view. Some people like to have like enjoy these things, but obviously, like just like you, I don't like to create things or wait for training of the model and do other
I mean,
things.
I don't, I it's nothing funny training a robot in identifying dogs, animals. It's very,
No. That's really not like creating robot. It's having a huge benefit. It's really revolutionary thing. But I don't know. I may go into ML, but I have started learning blockchain. I started into the Ethereum world. So if you can see from the
yeah.
Twitter,
You guys, all of YouTubers should know, and you also know the great New Boston, right?
yeah,
So
New
yeah,
Boston is amazing.
so he came back like after 4 years, and I saw some of his tutorials. He wants to make, or he's trying to make, the best payment gateway in the world using blockchain.
Mhm.
So he has uploaded some of the tutorials, so that seemed very interesting to me.
Yeah, blockchain is the future, but just like people were talking about ML like 5 year or 10 year back, so that's the case for now. Like if you talk about blockchain today, nobody will care about. But
Yeah,
yes, just like ML is a buzzword right now, after 5 year or 10 year, blockchain will be the buzzword.
yeah, but some people don't know that ML and AI, they has been for like 50, 60 years actually.
That's a different thing. Yes, it is
Yes.
going to beat the 50, 60 year. Yeah, it's a revolutionary thing. Obviously, you can make your machine learn something. That's a really amazing thing. That's a concept is amazing. But I don't know
Yeah,
what path
anything.
I'm
The
going to
future
take.
is uncertain. 3 or 4 years
Future is
back, we were
uncertain.
listening like everything will be AR VR, but now it
Yeah,
seems that
one
AR.
more thing is there. One more field is AR VR is another level of field, and this
Yeah, but
is
the target market is very small, very
for
small.
now. One more thing for now. For now, it's going to change everything after 15 year or 10 year later. AR VR will be like day to day life. Think about mobile. When iPhone came out, people were like, what we are going to use, what will be the use of keypad less phone having a touch on that, what will be the use of that, why we are having a touch screen. People were not getting the future of that thing, but now you can see what magical thing we can just do by touching the screen. So once again, as you said, future is uncertain.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanzim, I think it's a
So
very
I just
long time.
wanted to, yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure,
now
sure.
you're planning on a Flutter course, right, or a Django now?
Currently, actually, there's two. Actually, when you create a course, there is a phase of creating the course. First, you research. First, you decide you have to do. Then you do research on that. Then you compile things like, okay, this is the things you have to do. Among that, like if you have noted down 10 things, then you say, okay, among 10, I know 8. Now I have to learn 2 things, and not just for learning, I have to teach, so I have to dig into that 2 things. So this is the process, and once you complete that, then you plan the course. Okay, course will be go from here to here to here to here. So it's a very long process, especially for the type of course I want to create. Just like Laravel course, it took me 6 months to create the Laravel course, 2 months for
Yeah, but
recording,
I don't know how
for
much time it took for you to like the in-depth React, but
actually
two.
I just dropped the plan in between for the
No, I'm
React.
I'm telling the crash course of React in YouTube. The
That
course to just to complete 6 hours by understanding it took me like 10 days. So
you it took you to 10 just for watching, and it
no,
took
I
one.
copied the code up to 6 hours. I mean, I understood
Wow,
everything, the splash,
wow, wow.
and there were a lot of bugs in my code where I made a lot of mistakes, like in the props and everything. So I had to debug.
Exactly,
And there was
exactly.
one time where when I was fetching all the images, then it
Mhm,
was
mhm.
giving me a 403 error. Then I understood that the limit has been crossed since a specific amount of.
Exactly.
So these things
You
are
have
hard.
learned
And
lots of things. You have learned, actually, you can see.
yeah, 6 hours complete. So rest 4 hours somewhere else. So later I was supposed to do a project with my friend,
Sure.
so an e-commerce project. So but the offer he gave me was not feasible. He wanted actually a website for free, but he told me I will make you a partner. So that
That's a
didn't
different issue.
that didn't suit me. So since
Okay.
there are many e-commerce projects, so I would love, you have made already previously an e-commerce API series in
And that's
Udemy, I
all
think.
very, very old. That was
So
very
I
old.
would love that in in-depth Laravel, maybe in like version 10 will be a LTS version. Up to then,
Yeah.
I would like you to create like a Nuxt Laravel big e-commerce site.
Sure, sure. I would plan on that. Okay, Tanzim.
Okay,
It
thank you,
was
Sarthak. Stay
great,
fine, stay
great
safe.
talking to you. Thank you for all your support, not just here, as I told you, everywhere
Okay, and
you
in
are like,
every Sunday, will there be a like live? Everyone can come something, or
sorry, every
in
Sunday.
every Sunday will there be like people can be live with you in every Sunday?
Yeah, now from now, yes, I'm going to start this kind of live. Like I can invite people, I can talk with them, because see, every time I came to the live, you just ask question from the comment section and I'm giving answer, it's like monotone. It's sometimes get boring. So this is really interesting, and this is not just interesting for you and me, for people who are watching. They can get some real caution. So
And
generally
you,
I talk about Laravel, React, Vue, but see what we have talked about. We had talked about AR, VR, ML, blockchain, not
yeah.
else. So we have talked about amazing things. So it's really fun. So yes, I'm going to do this every
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks a
Tanzim.
lot.
Thank you
Take care.
once again for coming. Bye bye. Okay, so it was really nice, and this, as I told you, this is I going to do every Sunday. So every Sunday, I'm going to share a link, just like I shared today, and you can join with that link. Let's have some questions from your side, and then I'm going to end this live. So Angel Raphael something says my English is not so good, mine neither. Okay. I want to thank you for the course, it's incredible. I'm taking the course of Livewire. Great, that's nice. Okay, where's the comment? Yeah, then Hassan says why there is too much change in Laravel, no backward capability. uh, Actually, if there is a change, if you don't want to upgrade, don't upgrade to that. And there's a change only with Laravel 8, not with previous version. So like from Laravel 5.4, 5.5, 6, 5.7, 5.8, then 6, then 7, all were same, not having any big change. Just we have the latest one, which is Laravel 8, having some breaking changes. But previously it was just adding more feature, not having any breaking change. So maybe if you can follow Laravel from now, like 9, 10, 11, or further, it's not going to change too much. Ayush says, who says building a block CMS is easy? Try building WordPress clone with Django. It's really great. uh, but the point of Tanzim is good. Like if you are using Django, you can implement ML things much easy. Others, how to start React? What are the prerequisites? Others, I think instead of telling to you, you can go and watch 10 hour of React course on Bitfumes channel. That's going to give you all the insight, like what you have to do, how you can start with React, everything. You can go. You can go, not like go from this live. You can go and watch that video. What is good with React, with Laravel? Is it React or Vue? Once again, always my answer is same. The best thing is what you know. If you know Laravel with React, React is good for Laravel. If you know Vue, Vue is good for Laravel. And robot says both well. With Laravel, there seem to be more example of Laravel plus Vue, because Vue started from Laravel. Laravel community adapted Vue nicely, so that's why Vue Laravel examples are always there. If learning React in 2020, be sure the course material are up to date with React hooks. Exactly right. So once again, I'm going to end this live. Not once again, like I'm going to end this live, and we will going to meet on the next Sunday, just like this. We can chat one by one, and from tomorrow we are going to start with that uploading million record with Laravel queue job batching system, and using Next.js for the front end with Laravel 8, obviously. Also, I'm going to, as I told you, I'm going to start Django series. It's going to be a Django crash course for YouTube that will going to extend on the premium course, which will be available on Gumroad. So that will going to be a amazing journey for Django for Python developers. And after that, obviously, Flutter is ongoing super big premium course which I'm working on. Okay, so I have not answers, Rishabh. Okay, sorry, I think I skipped it. I'm learning Laravel. I'm also sorry. Also, I am I learned Django. Now, what next technology should I learn? Okay, I don't think you have learned everything. Why? Because you cannot learn everything. So, in my opinion, don't go with next technology. Be the master of Laravel or master of Django. Like, do the test driven development, do the deployment, do different combination of Laravel with different technologies. Stick with one technology, become the master of that technology, and then switch any other technology. This is the simplest answer I can give from for your answer, for your question actually. Now it's time to go. My mind is saying that you have to go. You are doing something wrong. Okay, so one more time, thank you for joining, and thank you for joining in live session one by one for all of people who have joined. So I think I am now going to end this course. Is your course updated with, you said in this video for Laravel in Bitfume, is your course updated? Yes, it's my course is updated. Like in-depth course is updated with Laravel 8. We have a jet stream. Now I'm going to start with this uploading million record on in-depth Laravel course, which is going to use Laravel Breeze on that. So this is going to be a extended version. Okay, so final bye bye, and thank you for joining.